Well, here's an answer to a question a lot of people had, whether somebody would pick up Bo.
Where's Bo? Bo is back, and he's not going to be far from his old teammates in Kansas City, going to be in the same division, but with an up-and-coming team. Now, Bo has changed his socks from royal blue to White Sox, silver and black. Chicago signed the injured Bo Jackson to a free agent contract today that could pay him as much as $8 million over the next 3 years. Now, Bo played 4 years for the Royals, rang up some pretty big numbers in both home runs and strikeouts, but he made the All-Star team and was the MVP of that game in '89. When he was injured playing football in January, the Royals released him last month. Some think his season, or some think his football career may have ended when he injured his hip on this play in the playoffs against the Bengals. Now, 24 other Major League teams passed on Jackson because of the injury. The White Sox figure he can help them sooner or later. Bo knows, though, it'll be sooner, not later.
I know that when the time comes, I'll be back out there swinging the bat, regardless to what everybody else out there thinks, because just like I've said, I've spent the past month or so with this guy here, and I trust him with my life, and I know that I'll be back out playing.
We're going to evaluate Bo on a month-to-month basis. We're going to make a decision at the All-Star break relative to whether or not it's safe for him to participate in baseball this season.
Now, the White Sox say realistically they don't expect Bo to wear that number 8 until next year, but the contract he signed today guarantees him $700,000 this season anyway. That'd be nice. Well, with Bo, it's in with the new, and they're also saying out with the old in Chicago. Take a last look at Comiskey Park. It met the wrecking ball this morning. They're tearing down the Major's oldest ballpark now that the new Comiskey Park is ready and waiting for the White Sox to move in later this month. The old Comiskey was opened in 1910, hosted 3 World Series and the first All-Star game in 1933. Now it's gone, making way for progress. Well, Deion's dream has come true. He'll be the first athlete to play 2 Major League sports in the same city on the same field. The former North Fort Myers High star who plays football for the Atlanta Falcons has earned a spot in the Atlanta Braves opening day lineup. He'll start in left field and lead off for the Braves against the Dodgers next Tuesday night. Sanders has had an outstanding spring, hitting .281 after signing a minor league contract with the Braves. And it also helped that Lonnie Smith, who was ticketed to start out in left field for the Braves, will be out at least 2 more weeks with a knee injury. Well, spring training is winding down for both the Twins and Rangers, who met again today in Charlotte County. Now, Tom Kelly and Andy McPhail figure they have a pretty good team going into the season. They jumped on top of Texas 3-zip in the first. The Rangers came back with a run on this Mark Guthrie wild pitch that had Lenny Webster wondering where the ball was. Tony Scruggs scored, but that would be the Rangers' only run of the game. The wind was blowing out to left field today, and that helped the big blow of the day. Bases loaded in the 3rd inning. Scott Leyes connects off Joe Bitker for a long shot to left, off that wall, but over the line for a home run, a grand slam. Leyes is 3rd of the spring, and he's earned a spot on the opening day roster. Defensive play of the game now. Watch Al Newman snag the drive off the bat of Mike Stanley and flip to second for the double play. Twins went on to an 11-1 win. Same 2 teams tomorrow in Lee County. Roger Clemens' suspension is on hold while he appeals to the commissioner, so he will open the season on the mound for the Red Sox next Monday. Today, he tuned up in his final spring start by pitching 5 scoreless innings against the Pirates. Gary Reedus, one of 6 strikeout victims for Clemens on the afternoon. Cy Young Award winner from last year, Doug Drabeck, didn't make too many mistakes either, but Luis Rivera jumped on this one in the 3rd and drove it out of the yard. Solo homer for the only run.